Hey everyone, Dr. Hanisha here, and for today's Medical Monday, I wanted to talk about opioids. Some of the most common opioids are morphine and oxycodone, which many of you have probably heard of. However, you may not know that morphine is actually the active component of a natural herb called opium. Opium has been used therapeutically for at least 5,000 years as we know it, and and you may have also recalled from school where we learned about the Qing dynasty and the British Empire and the two opium wars that existed between the two. And it was all about opium because it was such a powerful herb. It wasn't actually until the early 1800s when morphine was actually extracted from opium and found to be the most active component, and that's what led to the synthesis of producing synthetic opioids. So since then, we've been working on creating the synthetic opioids, and now you can actually take them orally or intravenously. Normally, it's actually done intravenously a little bit more because orally it's not as effective. That's why we see a lot of heroin users will inject the heroin intravenously because it's much more effective that way. And the way that it works is by activating the receptors on the nerve cell surface. And when it does that, it actually helps to calm us down, it slows our breathing, and then it helps reduce pain. We actually have natural opioids in our body that we produce naturally anyway. However, the synthetic opioids enhance that response that I just said. What also happens, it increases the amount of circulating dopamine. Dopamine is our feel-good neurotransmitter. And so when we're increasing that, we're constantly wanting more and more of something that's going to help us have that feel-good neurotransmitter circulating within our system. And that's what leads to a lot of the issues with addiction. Well, that's all I got for you all today. I would say I will be talking more about the opioids and the opioid crisis and why we're in this crisis right now in my webinar tomorrow. And if you can attend, please register beforehand because then you can get my replay. And I also will be talking about why we even feel pain. What is going on? Why are we having joint pain, back pain, muscle pain, any random pains? What's going on in our bodies? What is our body actually telling us when we have this pain? And then I will also be talking about natural ways to reduce that pain or completely eradicate it. So I am wishing you all great health and happiness, and I hope to see you at my webinar tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you next week.